Be honest, when you realize the topic of this video, did you roll your eyes? I get it. It's an exhausted, often heated, sometimes painful, always passionate conversation. You likely already have a firm opinion on the issue, but give me just a few minutes of your time. Let's rewind a little. I've really always considered myself pro-life because of my moral objection to abortion in virtually every situation. It's just the most logical, compelling argument to me. A distinct human life is formed at conception, and deciding any other point at which life becomes worthy of protection requires us to play God, deciding an arbitrary point when life becomes valuable. While I've always had this foundation, the birth and death of our son built on this logical argument and gave it a solid, emotional, personal backing. Milo was born at 24.5 weeks gestation, in the second trimester. He was born in the OR and immediately rushed into the NICU for life-saving support. When things had calmed down and my wife was finally able to meet him, the first words out of her mouth were, "Toenails." And had them he did, along with fingernails, hair, eyes, a tongue, 2 tiny nipples, perfect little hands and feet, and the cutest little tic tac I couldn't be more proud of. In 2017, roughly 11,210 babies were aborted at or around the same gestation as Milo when he was born. Another 15,500 or so, just a few weeks younger than he was. Milo did fairly well his entire 24-day life, right up until the end when a strain of E. coli made him go septic, which ultimately overwhelmed his little heart until there was nothing doctors could do. He passed peacefully in his mother's arms. How is it that we spent so much time and effort and money and resources to keep him alive, when so many other babies, the same age even, are ripped from their mothers, the majority of times for convenience, without even getting a chance? The reasons given for over 92% of abortions is either not being ready for a baby or out of convenience. Only 7% for health concerns and less than 0.5% for victims of rape. If you're pro-choice, I don't resent you or think you're a bad person. Unless given reason to believe otherwise, I will assume you're just as compassionate as I, and that it's your compassion that compels you to worry more about what is more obviously in front of you, such as the incredible women who bring these special spirits into the world. Women who are sometimes put in horrible situations where impossibly difficult decisions have to be made. As you maintain your love, concern, and worry for women who are sometimes victims of rape, sexual abuse, or just in a bad spot in general, all I ask is that you extend those worries to the little humans who spring into existence, either amidst these terrible circumstances or as a direct result of them. Let's not respond to a great evil by choosing an even greater evil. And let's stop lying to women, telling them that abortion is something to celebrate or a rite of passage for them. So why do so many of us roll our eyes or turn red with this subject? May I suggest it's because of the unnecessary amounts of complexity and misguided emotion that's added to this debate. The only consideration that really matters is this: when does life begin? All other arguments are interesting to talk about but tend to distract from this question. And if you disagree, let's talk about it. Not yell, not name call, not virtue signal or sneer, but actually talk about it. And if you have someone you want to have this conversation with but can't find the words, feel free to send them this video. Just be sure to send me a check.